Love is what we give, we receive. Keep it burning. Gift your soul and let it be. Soon you'll find your gift of legacy. I'm ready to color my world, ready to give to you. I'm ready to color my world, ready to give to you.
Faith will keep you strong where you belong. Just believe it. Dreams to help you grow, to reap and sow. You receive it.
So gift your soul and let it be. Soon you'll find your gift of legacy. I'm ready to color my world, ready to give to you. I'm ready to color my world, ready to give to you.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Tuesday evening introduction to Gift of Legacy. It's lovely to have you all here. Tonight we have with us Elizabeth and Beverly. I see Ike has just joined us. How's everybody doing tonight?
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here.
As
How are you
always.
doing, Bev?
As always. Good. So nice to be here.
Yes, it is. Wonderful to be here from Panama.
Fantastic. Ike, how are you there in Krugersdorp?
Yeah, looking forward to this. I got delayed and I was rushing to log in because I can't miss the Zoom for anything. I have to push everything aside to actually be here. So I saw someone say that it's was complaining about the Zoom on Telegram, and I said, "Le Vietnam wat ons weet nie."
Hulle weet nie wat ons weet nie. No, they definitely don't know what we know. If they did know what we know, they would be here. So I invite you to contact all the people you know, message them, and ask them to join us here so that they can find out what we know. Is anybody here a guest? Is anyone here for the very first time this evening? If you are, you can pop a message in the chat down at the bottom of the screen. There's something called a chat, and you can leave us a message there. But we're going to get started with an introduction, lovely presentation, and at the end we'll have questions. So sit back, relax, and I'm going to hand over to Elizabeth in Madrid. Elizabeth knows a lot about Gift of Legacy. She knows a lot about gifting activities, and she's going to explain everything to you, everything you need to know. Over to you, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I just love talking about Gift of Legacy. It gives me joy. It gives me joy in my heart. So I'm happy that you're here, and I hope that you have been invited. And if you're already part of Gift of Legacy, welcome. It's always nice to remember what we're all about. It's always great. So what is Gift of Legacy? Gift of Legacy is a gifting activity, a gifting community where we create abundance. And I just want you, to let the words sink in. of what we're saying, because I know it may sound, oh, it's same old, it's the same thing. I've heard this like 1,000 times. The difference here is it's true. So one of the things that I think is so beautiful about Gift of Legacy is that it's by invitation only. I mean, if you're here, it's because somebody felt that you are the right person to be a part of Gift of Legacy. So be grateful for that, because only just being invited by someone to be a part of Gift of Legacy is a huge gift already. So what is this about? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's just, talk a little bit about those disclaimers that we need to read before we continue. So the disclaimer says, this presentation is for information sharing only and is not to be construed as financial advice. Neither I, the presenter for now, nor Adele, nor I, nor Bev, are registered financial or tax advisors. The information that we're giving out today is only intended to give examples of what you may expect, whether you are in Gift of Legacy or you are coming into Gift of Legacy. So, what are we about? Sacred economics. That's what we're all about. That's what this is about. So, let me just, okay, making sure that I'm not sharing more sound. So yeah. So this is what it's all about, sacred economics. And what does that mean? This is something that has been around forever. But somehow, and I always love saying this, that, the co-creators of Gift of Legacy found a way of really bringing down to earth something that we've known for centuries, that we can create something different. So in theory, these gifting communities trace back to the 60s, yeah? But the truth is they've been around forever. And I always like saying this is 100% legal, because I don't understand how anybody would say that gifting could be illegal. Like, how can it be possible? I mean, it's if I want to give a gift, to Beverly in Panama, and who's going to tell me I can't do that? And who's going to tell me if I receive a gift from Mike in South Africa that I cannot receive a gift from anybody around the world? It's like, it doesn't make sense. It's as if it's Christmas and I give a gift to my grandson, and then the police comes and says, hey, you can't gift your grandson. What's that all about? So just, let's use, as they say, the less common of the senses, common sense, yes, to understand that this is, in fact, legal. Gifting, it's just gifting. So Ubuntu is the philosophy that sustains Gift of Legacy, that says, I am because we are. And it helps, of course, it has to do with communities working together, creating abundance together, creating this sacred economics. Okay, so it's also known as circular economies. I always like that image of me, like, imagine yourself giving out and then receiving, giving out and then receiving. So it's this circular, almost as an infinity symbol. And I know there's one of our images that has the infinity, which I love, because that's what it is. And that's what it's all about, Gift of Legacy. So this is a global gifting community. It's almost in every country of the world. And that's so beautiful. And what we do is uplift communities, creating abundance and self-development, because we learn, oh wow, do we learn in Gift of Legacy every day, all the time. So what does this look like? So when you are registered in Gift of Legacy, and the webpage is giftoflegacyglobal.com, when you open your webpage on your phone, this is what you'll see. This little blue block with 6 boards, 6 buttons, 6 boards. And when you open it on your computer, this is what you'll see. Okay, basically, it's just for you to see what it looks like. Okay. So as with anything that is really beautiful, and I always remember like traveling, going places for work, and then saying, oh my God, I wish my children were with me. I wish my husband were with me. I wish my friends were with me, because I wanted to show them what I was enjoying. I wanted them to share with me the joy of what I was seeing, of what I was living. And for me, Gift of Legacy is this. So yes, you must invite at least 2 people. At least. I always say it's not 2, it's 10, it's 100. It's all the people you know. Invite them into Gift of Legacy so they can join the ride with you. And the theme of Gift of Legacy is a theme park, because the idea is to have fun, is to enjoy yourself. And of course, what better place? I always say that being in a theme park is the possibility of just forgetting the troubles of the world. It's like when you are there, you forget everything. And when you're with friends, you really, really enjoy it. So enjoy it. Enjoy the ride. So this is what you see. This is the first board, okay? And you can imagine this is a $25 board. And the legend, this is the legend. So you can see it has 2 hemispheres. And this is the 8 that I see, that infinity going on round and round. So we all come in as gifters in our boards, and we give a gift to the legend. And the legend, so you see 25, this is you, and this is you. Just imagine yourself in yellow, because when you are in your boards, you will open it and your name will be in yellow. So that's how we identify that we are on our own board and not somewhere else. You're on your board, your name will be in yellow. The rest of the names will continue being in white, okay? So this is you, and you will gift the legend $25, and so will the other gifters in this board specifically, which is the cold board. I always say this is the savings board that helps us go into the park, that helps us really, really, really start the trip to abundance. Yay. So what do we do with the first 4 gifts? The idea is, as I said, to join bronze, which is the $100 board. So when you receive your first 4 gifts in coal, jump into bronze immediately. Don't wait, because this is where the real fun starts. This is where you really, really have to do the magic. This is where the magic starts. This is where you invite people. This is where you get confirmed, and this is where all the other things can happen. So yeah, enjoy the next 3 gifts and keep the last one. So I pass this on to Adele to show us the money, as Edgar would say.
Thanks, Elizabeth. But before I show you the money, thank you so much for such a beautiful introduction, because that's really all you need to know about Gift of Legacy right now to join. The numbers, the money, that's all exciting, but everything that Elizabeth has explained to you now, that's the reason to join. We're a community, and that's what you need to remember. A community, it's something very different. It's a whole paradigm shift from what you might know. So after the coal board, you journey through 4 more boards. Now, I'm only going to explain the bronze board, because once you understand the bronze board, all the others that follow thereafter, the silver, gold, and platinum, are exactly the same. So we'd rather show you the money and just explain the board once. So when you join a board, you enter the board by gifting unconditionally a non-returnable gift to the legend on the board. So bronze is a $100 board. We use the USDT or USD, the US dollar, and that's how we gift people. So you use the exchange rate of the day in your country to know how much you need to gift the legend. When the legend has completed their board, which means all of the 8 gifters have gifted them, they will exit the board, and with bronze, they exit having received $800. Let's just break it down a bit for you. So that's what a board looks like. You will see there's a left hemisphere and a right hemisphere. They're both open. You can see that at the top. And you are a gifter. So when you land on the board, you will land on a position. Normally, it's right under or next to the person who invited you. So let's say you land on gifter number 1 position. You're going to land there and you are going to contact the legend. Now, it's not shown there, but what happens is when you click on the legend's name, a box will pop up. It's the information box, and in there will be the legend's contact details, their phone number, and an email, even their inviter's email. So you can contact them. You send them a message, and it'll be something like, "Hi, Elizabeth, I'm Adele. I live in South Africa. I can see that you live in Spain. How would you like me to send you the gift?" I'm not going to send her an EFT, an electronic funds transfer, because it's going to take too long. Forex takes up to 21 days to send. I can't go and meet her at a coffee shop. So I might look at other platforms, but the easiest and safest way and the quickest way to send gifts across the world is also a paradigm shift for many of us. It's to use cryptocurrency. We're not using it to trade. We are just using it as a digital means to send gifts. So you contact the legend. Between the two of you, of course, it's peer-to-peer, you agree on how the gift is going to be sent, and the legend's wishes are always priority. So you gift the legend, and then the legend will confirm you on the board, which means they press a little button to say you have gifted them. And then other gifters are going to land on the board. So let's say on the left hemisphere, 3 other gifters land now, and the legend Elizabeth has received her first 4 gifts. She can fast track. That just means she can do what that post told her to do just now. Manage her gifts correctly. She's going to take the first 4 and join the next board. So she's going to take the first $400 and join her silver board. That's what she'll do with them. Then other gifters are going to land on the board. She's going to receive messages from them, and she will confirm them. When all 8 gifts have been received, she has completed her board and she has received $800 in total, but she doesn't get to keep them all. We're a community and there are different boards, and to ride the boards, you need to join the next board. So now the legend has completed their board and she moves off onto her perpetual cycle. We'll explain that just now. You move into a builder position. Now, a builder means it's your turn to build. This is the perfect time for you to invite 2 people, 2 like-minded, community-minded people who, like you, understand what a gifting community is about. And you invite them, they are going to join, and the other builder will do the same. So now we have got 8 gifters landing on the board, and the legend receives $800 in total. The board closes, the legend moves off, and you move the next step up. You move into the guide position. And that's exactly what you're going to do. You are going to guide your builders in inviting their friends, their family, their guests. Because look at that, the legend will have their 2 guides next to them. You will have your 2 builders next to you, and the builders have their invitees. And that's what we call the 2 by 2 by 2 principle. But we don't just stick at inviting 2 by 2 by 2. We invite more people. The more people you invite who are linked to your inviter link, the more people will join your boards and follow you and push you through the boards. Now, when one hemisphere fills up like this, when all 4 gifts have been received on one side, you as the guide will split off and go and start your own board where you are a legend. And this board, this original board, will only close or be completed when all 8 gifts have been received. Congratulations, you are now a legend. There you've got your guides next to you. They were your first 2 invitees. Their invitees are the builders. And now 8 gifters are going to join the board and contact you. Put your name there. And they're going to contact you and say, hi, Bev, hi, Ike. We would love to send you a gift. You're going to graciously receive the gifts and confirm these gifters on your board. So you receive all 8 gifts. Here we go. But remember, I said just now, you don't get to keep all of them. You keep $300. Now look what happens to the left-hand side of that. Oh, we went back. Look what happens to the left-hand side. The left hemisphere goes gray because you split off and created your own board. But this was that original board where you started. You are going to ride the bronze board again. You're going to go on that Ferris wheel again for another ride because you enjoyed it. And you land on what we call the perpetual cycle. You're going to land on that original board to help to close this board. So on a board, you can have people riding for the very first time and others who are there for the 3rd or 4th trip on that board. And this is called the Ohana principle. The Ohana principle ensures that boards continue to move and no one gets left behind. Thanks, Elizabeth. So when you finish your bronze board, you will have received $800. You are holding back $400 to join the silver board, $100 to join the perpetual bronze, and that means $500 moves you onto the next board. $500 belongs to the community. You get to keep $300, but you started with $25 on the coal board. Everybody who gets to the legend position will receive their gifts, even if they have not invited their 2 people. Everybody gets a free ride on coal and bronze. But after bronze, you have to have your 2 invitees to progress further and enjoy more rides in the theme park. Thank you. So now we can explain the money. And we're doing it in the form of a table so that you can see and understand. The coal board, I would like you to think of it as a train that goes round and round and round and round the theme park. It doesn't stop. To join that train, you are going to join the board and gift the legend $25. The first time you complete a coal board, you will receive $200 and you keep $75. Why? Because you have gifted forward $100 to join your bronze board, and $25 will help you to ride the coal board again on your perpetual cycle. But when you're on your perpetual cycle, you receive $200 and you keep $175. Why? Because you've already joined your bronze board. So the perpetual cycle is where you want to be. The more you ride perpetual cycles, the more gifts you're going to receive. So that coal train was created, as Elizabeth explained, to help people to join, because some people found joining for $100 gift a little bit out of their means. So $25 board allows you to receive gifts and use $100 to join bronze. So both the coal and the bronze are starter boards, and you as a new invitee can decide exactly where you want to start. Remember, I said you get a free ride on coal and bronze. So you can join on bronze and then go and ride coal. Or you start on coal and ride bronze. Bronze is $100 and it's signified by a Ferris wheel. Why? Because Ferris wheels go round and round and round in the theme park. They don't really stop. Every time you want to go on a ride, you just get another ticket. You give another gift. So on bronze, when you finish a board on your first round, you will receive $800 and you get to keep $300, just as I explained. But on your perpetual cycle, you keep $700 because you have already joined your silver board. Now, on silver, it's also a Ferris wheel, $400 to join. You send that gift to somebody you might not even know in another country. When you complete a silver board, you will have received $3,200. US dollars. And you keep 1,200 because you are going to gift ahead to join your gold board, the $1,600 board. And you need $400 to rejoin your perpetual cycle on silver. And that's why you keep $1,200. On your perpetual cycle, however, you keep $2,800 because you're already on gold. Now, there's a big difference between receiving $1,200 and receiving $2,800. We call this the power of the perpetual cycles. You see, you can be on your perpetual cycle on coal, bronze, and silver already at this point. Might not all happen at the same time. It probably won't. At different times. But you will be receiving more gifts because you're riding it for the second, third, or fourth time, and you can keep doing this until infinity. On gold, you're going to contact someone you don't know and send them a message and gift them $1,600. I've had the pleasure of doing that, and it's a wonderful feeling. When you receive gifts on your first round, you receive $12,800, and you get to keep $6,200. Convert that to the currency of your country. Now, when you go onto your perpetual cycle, you are going to keep $11,200. Why? Because you've already joined platinum. Look at the difference. On your first round, you're keeping $6,200. And on perpetual, $11,200. This is where you see your legacy being created. You see debts being paid off. You see dreams starting to become a reality. On platinum, which is the ultimate board, that's why there's sparkles there. The platinum board is where we are all aiming to be. The $5,000 board. You're going to contact someone, say, hey, Ike, I want to gift you $5,000. How would you like to receive it? Ike might not talk to you for a few moments. He'll be stunned into silence. He'll be so excited, but he will send you his gifting details, and you are going to gift him. You are going to gift him $5,000. And when he completes the board, he will receive $40,000, and he gets to keep, listen to this, $35,000. Why? Because he's not joining another board. The platinum board is the ultimate board. And so the perpetual cycle is exactly the same. $35,000. $35,000 for those of you who are watching and are in my beautiful South Africa where I live. $35,000 is 667,000 Rand. Long walk to freedom? Do the numbers ring a bell? Is this the freedom you've been looking for? Because that's what platinum will bring to you. So I just want you to look at the bottom line, like in any contract. Look at the bottom line. This is not a business. It's not a company. It's not a contract. But what we're trying to explain to you is the bottom line. You can be on the perpetual cycle of coal, bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, and be receiving at different times. We don't know when. There's no guarantees. But you can be receiving gifts of $175, $700, $2,800, $11,200, and $35,000 simply by starting with one gift that you send unconditionally, heart to heart, to somebody else. It will be the only time you need to take money out of your own wallet, because you're going to hold gifts to join the next boards. How can this be illegal when you're sending gifts of love to people across the world? So in summary, the potential gifts that you can receive through your first cycle, which does not include the coal train or the new Ohana board, is $42,700. Excuse me. And the perpetual cycle, $49,700. That's just if you go through it once. But you can go on like 3 perpetual bronzes, 2 silvers, 1 gold, and 1 platinum. So it's a ballpark figure. The potential is limitless, actually. It all depends on you. So what's this Ohana board that I'm talking about? Well, Gift of Legacy is a system, a website that is hosting 1.3 million users across the world. To upkeep that requires fees for service delivery, for the all of the boards that need to be looked after by the system, all of the servers, the computers, everything that needs to be done, the developer who looks after our system. So the custodians, the people who help to co-create Gift of Legacy, have got a non-profit organization called GGM, Gracious Givers Movement. And Gracious Givers Movement pays for all of those fees that keep the lights running. You see, we don't pay a participation fee. We just send gifts and receive gifts. We have nothing to pay. So Ohana was created. Remember that Ohana principle? It's been a key feature in Gift of Legacy since inception. Ohana means family in Hawaii. It means no one gets left behind. So the Ohana board is a 100% blended board. Blended, that means no lineage, no 2x2x2 following you. It means if I join a board, it's like a little shuttle going around the theme park. Anybody can jump on with me. It's $50, unconditional gift to join Ohana. You have to be in Gift of Legacy to participate on Ohana. It is not a starter board. You have to be confirmed on either coal or bronze to join. You will only receive 7 gifts. So you will receive $350 and keep $300. Why? Because gifter number 1 is always confirmed. It's an Ohana position. It's always confirmed on a board. And when these Ohana positions move through to legend, when they are in legend, they receive gifts, which is then given to GGM to keep the lights on. A theme park without bright lights and music is not a theme park. There's no life in it. There's no love in it. There's no movement in it. We need the lights to stay on. And that's what the Ohana positions are there to do. So the board will split when all 8 gifters are confirmed. Remember, the legend receives 7. And when the legend has received all 8 gifts, the system automatically joins the legend to the next Ohana board. You just have to click view and gift the legend. If you are ever removed from an Ohana board, you can no longer participate on Ohana with that profile, and you cannot create any more Gift of Legacy profiles. And we only use USDT or cryptocurrency for gifting on the Ohana shuttles, on the Ohana boards, because there are so many people from different countries participating. How does it get better than that? So now Beverly is going to explain some guidelines to you in only the way Beverly can. Over to you, Bev.
Are we? Oh, but before Bev talks about the guidelines, yeah, we want to share something with you guys. So Bev, just a sec before.
I'm sorry, we forgot. Intermission.
It happens. It happens. Okay, give me 1 second so I can share this with you guys. So this summarizes what Gift of Legacy is all about.
Like you're spending your days just surviving, following that same routine every day just to make ends meet? Did you know that there is a worldwide community that would love to color your world? You only join this community by special invitation, just like this one that has been sent to you by someone who truly cares about you. So take a step out of your comfort zone and find out more about a community that offers you the ride of your life. This colorful community upholds the principles of Ubuntu, a phrase used in Africa that means community cooperation and allows everyone to thrive and not just survive. This gifting community is like a theme park. There are 6 main attractions in this theme park. They are the Coal Train ride, 4 different size Ferris wheels, and the Ohana shuttles. Participating in this gifting community will start your journey to the riding of the boards of abundance. Your participation and willingness to follow the guidelines determines the experience that you will have as you ride these boards. When you join Gift of Legacy, you have a choice of where you wish to start your journey. You can join the Cole board, which is like the theme park train. This board was recently created to make GL affordable for everyone. Cole was designed to be a starter board and gets you going. The gift you will send to join on Cole is only $25, and that is your ticket to board the train. You can also choose to join on the Bronze board with a $100 gift, which is your ticket. Bronze is the first of the 4 main boards or 4 Ferris wheels. The goal of Gift of Legacy is for everyone to be on the perpetual cycle of all 6 boards. The Ferris wheels signify the perpetual journey that you are able to ride on your journey to abundance again and again. The boards are structured so that 8 gifters enter and send an unconditional, non-returnable gift to the legend on the board. When the legend has received their first 4 gifts, they can already purchase their next ticket for the Ferris wheel ride or board, which is the silver $400 board. When all 8 gifts have been received on Bronze, that ride ends and the guides become legends on their own boards. The process continues through all the rides on the $100, $400, $1,600 and ultimately the $5,000 boards. The legend is able to enjoy their gifts, 3 that they can enjoy and spend on whatever their hearts desire. Gifters are placed on the boards by the builders that invite with their links, and on perpetual boards by the automated GL system. This system is maintained by Gracious Givers Movement, fondly known as GGM. This non-profit organization is overseen by the custodians, the people who created and developed GL. GGM relies 100% on donations, as no one in GL contributes a monthly fee. The community is encouraged to support GGM to ensure that all the rides are well maintained and improvements are made periodically to improve the user experience. As boards close, gifters become builders. This is the ideal opportunity to invite 2 friends to journey with you on the rides of abundance. Everyone in this theme park requires 2 friends to share their fun and excitement with. Invite 2 like-minded people who share your interest in coloring the world. Soon, you will be a guide and can assist your friends to add more people to your group or community. When everyone invites 2 by 2 by 2 by 2, the boards move constantly and everyone gets to enjoy the thrill of the rides. When a legend finishes a board or ride, they can join the next Ferris wheel in the park on their first round of rides. But they must also join the perpetual cycle of the board that they have just finished. This is how we ride the boards of abundance. The Ohana board is a new addition to the GL theme park. The Ohana shuttles move around the theme park and can even reach out into the wider community. The ticket is $50 and is preferred in USDT. The Ohana board is 100% blended. This means that nobody follows their inviter. People from across the worldwide GL community can ride the Ohana shuttles together. The legend receives 7 gifts on this ride, and this is because there is always an Ohana position already confirmed on the board. The Ohana positions will receive gifts when they are legend, which will be used by GGM for the daily running costs and maintenance of the GL system. Ohana legends will also benefit the Love Heart movement. This movement is managed by GGM and assists those who need it most. The Ohana shuttles are a continuous ride where users are automatically joined to the perpetual cycle. Ohana means family, and this board ensures that nobody gets left behind. As gifts are sent and received by people across the world, and as users join the Cole train, ride the Ferris wheels, or meet friends on the Ohana shuttles, we are indeed coloring the world. The worldwide community are all blessed by gifts that are sent peer to peer, heart to heart. But something magical happens in the theme park that has nothing to do with the value of gifts. Friendships are formed as strangers become friends. Kindness and compassion are evident as people support one another to overcome fears or to take on new challenges. We learn and grow as a community as we explore and experience the gift of legacy together.
I just love those hands. Shaking.
Too.
So beautiful. Okay, here we go.
Like everything in the world, this is a wonderful opportunity, but it's got guidelines. Gift of Legacy has got to have guidelines. Our guidelines are very simple, and if followed, there will be the most beautiful journey of your lifetime. The guideline states that when you join, by sending an unconditional gift of $100 or $25, depending on how you enter, to the legend of the board. And then you invite two like-minded people that has the same type of heart that you have got to follow you on your journey. Then you encourage your two invitees to do the same and become that 2 by 2 by 2, which is the most wonderful thing that there is. Why do it alone? This ensures the movements of the boards. You join the board sequentially, 100, 400, 1,600, and $5,000 board in your first round. But then now it is essential that you join the perpetual cycle of every board. That's where your abundance will begin. And it is important that you understand that you cannot advance to the next board without two confirmed invitees. It is also extremely important that you know, no promoting Gift of Legacy on social media. It is not tolerated. Please keep the community like-minded. It is our duty to do that. No filling of spaces. And remember, the 2 by 2 by 2 guidelines. Be the messenger, not the message. Invite people to watch a live or recorded presentation. That's where they will get all the information. And we have got training available. What we've got to do, there's a link tree that you can check out, and then there's a YouTube channel. That is the most wonderful thing that I have found. I watch it over and over again. That's how I learn. Please note, it is important to understand that there are no guarantees. When you come to this world, you do not have a guarantee in this world either. But it's up to you to make things happen. The success or failure of participant will depend on your willingness to participate and follow the guidelines of Gift of Legacy. Gift of Legacy is decentralized with no third-party affiliation, ownership, or partnership. If you are joining Gift of Legacy via a third-party system, you do that at your own risk. Gift of Legacy is 100% peer-to-peer. That is the part that made me feel so happy about accepting this opportunity. And no funds ever gets paid to a platform. Gifts are always given to Gift of Legacy participants and only gifted to the legend when landing on their board. How amazing that is. How does it get any better than this? We thank you. We thank you very much for joining this presentation. If you would like to know more, please contact the person who invited you to this presentation, because we all have got the love in our hearts every time we give an invitation. Thank you. May God bless you.
Bev, I want to join you. That you explain it so beautifully, Bev. Thank you, thank you. Folks, if you're here for the very first time today, and it's the first time you've heard about Gift of Legacy, get on the phone, speak to the person who introduced you. You're not here by chance. You're here because you were looking for something. Guess what? You found it. You can stop looking now. Now you just need to start learning. So contact the person who invited you. Join us, find out more. But we're willing to answer questions now. So if you would like to ask any questions about this presentation, not technical questions, we're not doing support questions now. We are asking questions about this presentation. If you want clarity about something in Gift of Legacy, sure, then ask them. You can either raise your hand, you go down to the bottom, and it says react. There's a little hand, a little heart. You press raise hand, and your hand will go up like that. I'll jump up and down, and Elizabeth, Bev, and I, Ike, Nancy, we will see you, and we'll open up for you to chat. So I'm going to open up the chat. We had it closed during the Zoom, and now you can post questions that everybody can see. If you would like to type in the chat, it's down at the bottom of your screen, then you can type there as well. So either raise your hand or chat, because we'd love to hear from you. Anybody?
We made it so clear, so clear. Everything is so clear.
You did such a great job, yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you are an existing participant and you would like to share your story, your experience, something to inspire the new people, you're welcome to do that too. We'd love to hear good stories. There's some people on the call who left early on Thursday. I think you know who you are. Wouldn't you like to share? I'm not going to call you out. Ike, have you got any words of wisdom to share? Is Ike with us?
I lost Ike, I think. Let me see.
Oh dear. Yeah, it looks like we've lost him.
Yeah, it's not him.
Mapule, I'm sorry to put you on the spot, but I'd love you to share if you can. Or Leah, if you're here. I don't know if Matakani is here. Matakani is here. Matakani, would you like to share?
Tap to speak. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah.
Who was speaking there? Takani. There we go.
Yeah. You need to unmute yourself.
Unmute
Let's see.
Takani.
Okay.
There
Hi,
you
can
go.
you hear me?
Hello,
All
long
right.
time.
No, I'm here. I'm busy. Right. Good evening, everyone. Yes, I believe you were looking for me the other day,
I
and
was.
we're having a big problem here in the townships with our electricity. So every now and then there's no electricity, so
Oh,
things went boom. So me
sorry.
and Piwe and somebody else, Tembi, yeah, because we living nearby, we were out so abruptly, and by the time I was thinking of coming back, it was late.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, and one of our downlines, the lady whom we invited, she is now a member. Her name is Rose. I believe she explained how we work.
She did
know?
indeed. She did indeed. She was very good. So you're
Yeah.
doing great training there, Mum
Yes.
Takani.
Yes. So I love Gift of Legacy very, very much. And we are one big team.
Mm-hmm.
And although things don't happen the way we would like them to happen, because remember how the presentation goes and where we have started, people don't have money to join the bronze, even the coal. It's is
Mm.
To most people it's a struggle,
Mm.
where regarding the unemployment that people are facing. So
Mm-hmm.
really, our hope it's with Gift of Legacy. Now, having said that, I think the strategy that she was trying to explain, as a team, as there are no limits that says you can just join once. This is how we trying to invite our families, but at the same time, we have made our own Smolanyana Stokvel under the gift of legacy, whereby I would give an example. Say, for instance, if you are a member and you are still on bronze and you club with a number of people that when you contribute, they will uh, pay that, you will be able to gift to another board, like maybe silver, gold, or bronze. For an example, what we are doing currently, we are contributing 400 rands a month. But how are we doing that? We are contributing 100 rand a week, 100 rand a week. For 5 months, we will be doing that. And by so doing, it will give one of us to be able to gift someone on bronze. That money will in total it will be 2,000 rand. So that's how we are trying to uplift one another so that we move. I don't know if you understand. Like, as I say that we are a team, and regularly so we do have a special day once a week where we meet and we invite new members to come and listen to our presentation, which is Gift of Legacy, and motivate one another. And basically, that is just that.
It's beautiful. Mum
Yeah,
Takani,
so
it
that's
is
what
so
we are
beautiful
doing.
because
Yes.
if
And we are
people,
committed.
Mhm.
It's not what Gift of Legacy said we should do. I don't know if you understand, but
Yes,
due to our commitment of we've been on the road for too long with other businesses. So this one is real, it's there, it's permanent. I'm 2 years and some members. So why can't we do something so that we climb heights, you on silver, you on bronze, then you are on gold. Remember when I was
Mm,
sharing with you, I was over the moon. I was excited, and
sure.
even the person that I was gifting, he is in Malaysia. We really had a lengthy talk. He was so excited. So, and by now we have gifted him twice on gold.
Wow.
Do you know? So the same person. And remember, we still need to work hard to gift him how many times? 6 more times. You can
Yeah,
imagine how he feels. And that by so doing, it makes us feel good inside because we know that one before end of the year, I promise you, I will be on platinum and received my gold in full and final settlement because I'm committed to it. I'm not doing anything. And
that's
that is
so
my story.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I love what your team is doing. Why do I love it?
Yes.
Because
Why?
you are still within the principles of gifting. People are
Absolutely.
gifting, people are gifting, you are still community minded, you are still like-hearted, and it's allowing people to join and they're actually learning the basics before they even start. It is
Absolutely.
so beautiful. And it just shows that when a community, a team of people stand together, they can overcome anything. And we are a community, excuse me, we're a community in Gift of Legacy. We can overcome anything. We just need to stick to the principles. Gift of Legacy is actually very simple. That 6-minute animation you watched explains everything.
Yes, everything.
But people try to unpack and ask questions, and maybe it's because that's the world we live in. We want to know exactly how, when, what time, all the details. It's simple. It's a gifting activity.
And just,
All it
Adele,
is.
to reflect back with you and some of the members, I remember on that specific day, when I jumped in, when it was my first time, to talk on Zoom.
Mhm.
Remember, when some were just, they had a little bit of low esteem towards the Ohana. And reflect back when I said to them, Ohana, it's our pillar of strength, because I fully understand the dynamics of maintaining the system. We've done lots and lots of businesses whereby they died along the process due to lack of maintenance, because to do all those upgrades of servers and it's not a child's play. So
No.
I am a fully supporter of Gift of Legacy, 100% plus. Be
Beautiful. And
assured,
we're so
when I
glad you're
dream, I
here.
dream of it. Yeah, when you ask my name, what's your name? I can even say, my name is Gift of Legacy.
My name
Thank
is
you,
Platinum.
guys.
My name is
Of course,
Platinum.
yes, currently my name is Gold. Yeah,
Oh,
so,
I'm also
and
gold.
it is through hard working. Like you say, you don't have to open your mouth. You must open your mouth and talk. Yeah, but if you're not inviting people, if you're not sharing the story, and you need to understand your program fully. Why are we here? What is Gift of Legacy? We are gifting, and let's keep on gifting.
It's true.
It's
Let's see you
our
on
peace of
Platinum.
mind. Yeah, let's keep
Let's see you on
on
Platinum.
gifting. Yes, we will never go wrong.
Beautiful. Thank you,
Thank
Mum
you. Thanks,
Takani.
everyone. Thank
Thank
you.
you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Yeah.
You know, I work with children, and this afternoon I was just briefly interacting with another colleague who's working with the same child as me. And I've dropped hints because he comes to see the child on a Tuesday. And he's like, no, join me. And I'm like, no, I'll see you on Friday when we see him. But Tuesday's 5 o'clock, I've got a Zoom. He's like, what are you doing 5 o'clock on a Tuesday? I'm like, no, I'm on a team Zoom. And he's like, what else do you do? I'm like, well, Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, I'm also on another Zoom. He said, Adele, are you like studying? What are you doing? I said, no, it's what I do outside of being a therapist. It's how I'm creating my legacy. And he keeps asking me, what's it about? What's it about? So today he said to me, I need to talk to you. I said, yeah, quickly, because I've got to be on that Zoom at 5. He said, okay, I want to know what you're talking about. Like, what are you talking about? I've just been telling him little bits, nothing. I didn't explain anything. So he said, what are you doing? Now he's a professional. So I said to him, I participate in a gifting activity. We send gifts in US dollars across the world. Are you interested? He said, of course I'm interested. Why haven't you shared the information with me yet? So I said to him, what are you doing at 8 o'clock tonight? He said, no, I'm busy. I've got something planned. I said, cool, I'm going to send you the recording. So I am going to send you the recording. And now I've mentioned you on it too. And once you've watched this recording, my friend, then you contact me. We're going to get you joined up. Because this is what I'm doing Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock. This is what keeps me alive, what gives me hope. I love working with my children. I love being a therapist. But this is creating a legacy for my son, for my family, for me. I love Gift of Legacy, just like Mom Takani does. Someone else who loves Gift of Legacy is Bra Ike. Bra Ike?
Sorry, I got interrupted,
Fine.
so I had to just go. Yeah, I just got back when Takani was talking, and she was actually talking my language. I'm so excited about Gift of Legacy, and no, it bends me inside. I just see myself that I'm chosen, that I bumped on this idea of Gift of Legacy. And for me, it's non-negotiable. I'll go on and on and on and share with anyone, my friends and anyone out there. So I just want to say a big thank you to you, Adele, and the leaders. You guys you do some good work in the world. And that energy that you send has actually rubbed on many of us. I'm in contact. I registered someone in Zimbabwe this week, and I'm so excited about it. So I'm just so excited about what I see. And that phrase today came out again. Hulle weet nie wat ons weet nie. You know, I see a bigger picture, and I'm so excited because of what I pick up every day about Gift of Legacy. I am not looking back. Forward I go, backwards never.
Backwards never.
Thanks, Adele.
Thank you, Bra Ike. I'm seeing the bigger picture in a very definite way at the moment. Hopefully you'll all be able to see it very soon, the bigger picture that I'm seeing, because I'm busy working on a very important document that needed to be relooked and reworked, and putting everything in perspective and putting everything in place so that everybody, new and old, can look at the big picture. It's amazing how everything is the way it should be. Elizabeth always says it. Everything happens at the right time. Everything is the way it should be. And when you look at it and you go through it, like I'm going through it at the moment, everything is the way it should be. Like Matakani says, we need Ohana. We need Ohana desperately to keep the lights on this theme park going. And each one of us should see the benefit of joining Ohana for ourselves, for our legacy. It's keeping the safe locked on your legacy. It's keeping it secure by protecting it and keeping the lights going. So let's all join Ohana. Let's participate where we need to do. And then Thursday evening this week, we want to have a Zoom where people get real. That's what the Zoom is going to be called. On Thursday evening, it's going to be called Get Real. We invite you to come and get real. Tell us your journey. Tell us your story. Share your moments with us. Let us know if you've received gifts. I received 3 $25 gifts yesterday, and I was more excited about them than you can imagine. Because it's not always the monetary value of the gifts. It's the reassurance that this gifting community delivers. And it does what it says it's going to do. So come and get real with us on Thursday evening. Come and share your moments, your stories with us. Elizabeth, have you got an animation to share there with us?
I do, but before I share that, I just
Sure.
I was reflecting when Takane was speaking, and I said, how beautiful is it in a community where all are in Gift of Legacy, and maybe one member can be a power plant, and that you create this member for, this member that is a power plant, and that this power plant can feed power to your community. I think that just, popped into my mind while you were speaking, Takane, and I'm so, in awe of what, when I hear people complaining and I hear it, yeah, like, what are you talking about? And I hear you, Takane, and I say, oh my God, isn't this like so amazing that this community that has power shortages, that has trouble, that's really in a, in a difficult situation, and you show so much love and so much commitment to Gift of Legacy. So I really believe that there will come a moment where you will create this member that is a power plant that will be able to feed you power to your community. So thank you. And with that, let's share an animation. Yay! Thank you, guys.
That is what we would
That
like
is what
you
we
to
would
do.
like.
Love it, love it, love it.
We would like you to do that on Thursday evening. Come get real with us. Share your story. Share your gifts with us. Bev, are you going to come and share and have some fun with us Thursday?
Oh, most definitely. I live for Tuesdays and Thursdays. My life is dull without Tuesdays and Thursdays with you and Elizabeth, Ike, and Glenn, and we all just keep smiling, and it's very contagious. It is very contagious, feeling this love, this joy, this wonderment of we've never met each other in person.
Never.
But we have got one focus: get the community come together to change each other. With all the love that we can bring, each one bringing a drop of love. And then all those drops of love put together. Wow. Thank you very much, Adele. Thank you, Ike. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, co-creators. Thank you. Is the only word that I can say, because I would love to take my heart out and show it to you how happy I am.
We
But
can
thank
see it, babe. We can see it. We love
I
you, babe.
love it. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you so much.
Bye,
Elizabeth?
everybody. Thank you. No, just
night,
wanted to say that. Thank you from my heart.
It was so
Bye-bye.
beautiful. Thank you, everybody. See you Thursday. Let's get real.